Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the show where we dive into the latest and greatest in the world of sports. I'm your host, Howard, and we're excited to have you tune in today. We've got a fantastic lineup of topics to discuss, and we're kicking things off with a look at the 2026 World Juniors Hockey Tournament. The pressure is on Team Canada as they aim to bounce back from two consecutive tournaments without a podium finish. With a talented roster featuring players like Gavin McKenna, Matthew Schaefer, and Michael Misa, the Canadians are looking to make a statement in this year's competition. But it won't be easy as they face off against tough opponents like Czechia, Finland, and the United States. Speaking of the U.S. team, they're coming off two straight World Junior titles and are looking to make it 3 in a row. With their strong roster and impressive recent performance, they're definitely a team to watch in this year's tournament. And let's not forget about the other teams vying for position, like Czechia, who have been making waves in recent years with their impressive play. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the action from the 2026 World Juniors, and we'll bring you updates and analysis throughout the tournament. In the meantime, Canadian fans can catch all the games on TSN or stream them through tsn.ca or the TSN app, while U.S. viewers can watch on the NHL Network or stream through Fubo. The stage is set for what promises to be an exciting tournament with plenty of drama and action on the ice. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of celebrity news and sports, where the lines often blur. Today, we're talking about Taylor Swift and her attendance at a recent NFL game featuring her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, of the Kansas City Chiefs. It seems like Taylor was front and center to support her beau as the Chiefs took on the Los Angeles Chargers earlier this month. And in a heartwarming moment, she was spotted holding one of Kylie Kelce's daughters while enjoying the game from a suite. But what really caught our attention was Taylor's style. She rocked a festive red bomber jacket by the Frankie shop and carried a brown Louis Vuitton purse. Now, the game itself didn't quite go in favor of the Chiefs. They lost 16-13 to the Chargers, which eliminated them from playoff contention for the first time since 2014. Travis Kelce addressed this tough loss on his podcast, New Heights, saying that despite the circumstances, they're going to give it their all and try to end the season on a high note. It's always interesting to see how celebrities navigate the ups and downs of their partners' careers, especially in high-pressure fields like professional sports. Taylor Swift seems to be doing her part as a supportive partner, and we'll likely see more of her at upcoming Chiefs games, although it looks like their season is coming to an end sooner rather than later. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. As we wrap up today's show, I want to touch on the latest developments in the NFL. The Detroit Lions' playoff hopes were dashed on Christmas Day after a disappointing 23-10 loss to the Minnesota Vikings. This defeat officially eliminated them from contention, and it's back to the drawing board for the team. Meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys secured a win against the Washington Commanders, with Dak Prescott throwing for 2 touchdowns. The Commanders were led by third-string quarterback Josh Johnson, but ultimately couldn't overcome the Cowboys' offense. The Vikings' victory was notable, with their defense putting on a strong performance. Linebacker Dallas Turner had another impressive game, and it's clear that he's going to be a key player for the team in the future. The Vikings also got significant contributions from Blake Cashman and Andrew Van Ginkel, who both played crucial roles in the win. As we look ahead to the final week of the season, there are still some interesting matchups on the horizon. If the Green Bay Packers can beat the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears lose to the San Francisco 49ers, the Vikings could play spoiler once again by defeating the Packers at home. Of course, that would require the Lions to beat the Bears as well, but it's an intriguing scenario nonetheless. The NFL is always full of surprises, and this season has been no exception. As we head into the final stretch, there are still plenty of storylines to keep an eye on. And speaking of storylines, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Brian Flores, the Vikings defensive coordinator, who's been rumored to be in the running for a head coaching job elsewhere. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep your head in the game.